Andrew McCart, IFLTV, delighted to be joined by Nathaniel Collins. Same way I said to Lee at the end of the interview there. Thank you. I'm thanking Lee and I'm thanking you because we've got two Scottish guys willing to put it all on the line. And when you look at the fight and the storylines that both of you is similar. The young family, daughters, the trials and tribulations outside of the ring, and the fact that both of you just went, yes, let's get it on for Scottish boxing. That's what makes me happy. So first of all, thank you, Nathaniel Collins. That being said, it's a fight. So how excited are you to fight Lee Mcgregor? You know each other very well. Hundreds around sparring. There is that amateur loss, if you want to call it that, but with head guards, big gloves, vests and all that. So how excited are you to fight Lee McGregor at the Hydro in Glasgow? You buzzing?
Yeah, buzzing. I'd honestly forgot about that loss. That was like 10 years ago, maybe longer than 10 years ago. But I'm buzzing to be in the Hydro. I've been here before. I fought on a show that Hannah Rankin headlined. Great experience, but I think this one's going to 10 times that because it's Josh headlining and Josh is a man, so people are going to come out. People want to come out and see me and Lee. That could have been a headliner in itself, in my opinion, but I'm just so excited. It's going to be what a night it's going to be.
Definitely, and like I said to you, the way both of you were talking, because of all the trials and tribulations that you have been in the ring and outside of the ring, and Lee said he's no quit, you've got no quit, there's going to be grit, there's going to be times, sometimes you say I can box southpaw on the back foot, but I think with the crowd and the way Lee McGregor and the way you like to fight sometimes, this is going to be an absolutely fantastic, it's going to be a brutal, beautiful war, if that makes sense, and it's going to be exciting, but there's loads on the line here. That WBC silver, that's a top 5 ranking, I believe, that silver belt, a top 10 ranking in that WBC, which the green belt is what everybody wants, so there's business to be taken care of.
Yeah, absolutely, and you know, WBC silver, like you're talking about, is a beautiful, beautiful belt. I'm already ranked like 3rd with the WBC, so you know, me getting that belt's actually a step into, you know, that mandatory position for that world title, and you know, that's what I'll be calling for after this, is that step up to fight Stephen Fulton or to fight any of the world champions. So you know, that's what this is. That's this step from that kind of fringe level to world level, and you know, we're both world level fighters, so but I like what you're saying there of the way you like to fight, because you know, I love a tear up, and I can box and everybody knows I can box, but you know, once it starts, you know what it's like. I love it. So it's going to be interesting, and I was saying that to somebody earlier on, is this fight could start a war and finish a box match. This start could fight a box match and then finish a war, because we're both clever, we're both intelligent. Adjustments will be made during the fight, but it's just going to be it's going to be mental, and I'm here for it and I love it, and you know, I truly believe I'm going to come out the other end of it. And like what was said up there, is this is almost a passion of the torch, because Josh can't be around forever and somebody needs to take over, and you know, this is what is going to lead up to that.
I'm glad you said it, 'cause that was going to be my next question. WBC silver in front of a Scottish crowd, all Scottish clash, that Edinburgh-Glasgow rivalry as well. But the thing that Josh Taylor, he's carried that flag for so long all by himself, bringing these big shows to the Hydro all by himself. It was Ricky Bunns before that, Alex Arthur before that, Scott Harrison before that. So there is that added pressure or excitement to finally be like, nah, I'm the guy. Yeah. I'm the guy in Scotland. Although this fight, there's the world title maybe at the end of it, but you could be the man in Scotland.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think that means a lot more to me, I think, because Lee's actually already got a profile, and Lee's actually already had that like position, whereas I never had that position before. I'm only just getting to this position where that I've got a bit between my teeth. This is my time to get that. This is my time to hang that, and you know, I'm going to grab it with both hands.
It's exciting, man. I'm telling you what's it refreshing for me. I've been at Riyadh season cards and press conferences up and down the country, in Manchester, Liverpool, London and whatnot, but I was sitting there and with David Jameson and Alois and you and McGregor and Josh and Echo, there was respect there. But when you look at the fights, you don't need the animosity to build these fights. These fights sell themselves because of the quality that's on show, and it's refreshing to see.
Yeah, 100%. I was just saying that to my dad, like, there's no point in having beef that doesn't exist just for the sake of it. Our accolades, everybody up there's accolades speak for themselves, and everybody knows how good fighters we are. So if you build a card around such good fighters, you don't need, everybody knows what's going to happen. everybody knows that Josh v Echo is going to be a mad one. Everybody knows me v Lee is going to be a mad one. For certain, Alois v Davey is going to be a mad one. So it's like, based upon their performances and their past, you don't need to come in and start talking stupid for no reason.
I sometimes chat with Billy Billy Nelson on a regular occasion. Sometimes we joke about who produces the better boxers in Glasgow and Edinburgh, and he rattles off Benny Lynch and Ricky Burns and all these, and I'll rattle off Josh Taylor and Alex Arthur, but now we've got this Nathaniel Collins and Lee McGregor. Do you see it as an Edinburgh Glasgow derby or rivalry, or do you just think this is just to see who the King of Scotland is?
It's weird because we're pals, so it's not like that, but aye, it is like that. And the only thing I've been thinking about recently is Alex Harper seems to have loads of tallies on the scoreboard, so I need to get one back for Glasgow, 100%.
Well, that's true. Glasgow needs a win in this one. And one final one from me. Like I say, you like a tear up when it comes down to it. You like to bite down on the gum shield. And imagine if the crowd is going to be as raucous as we think it's going to be, especially with 8,000 people, whatever it may be in there. You're going to get torn into a fight, which is going to be music to my ears, by the way. So what's going to happen May 24th?
Listen, I truly believe that I'm a world-class fighter, and, you know, with the crowd, whatever happens, this is an opportunity for me to prove myself and to stay switched on and to show every skill set in my arsenal that I don't think people have seen yet. So I'm going to win by any means necessary. I truly believe that, and it's not just against Lee McGregor, it's against anybody. I believe I'm the best featherweight in the world. I'm going to prove that on May the 24th, and that's just as simple as it is.
Nathaniel, like I said at the start of this interview, thank you, because I cannot wait for this fight, and well done to you and Lee for saying yes to it. Thanks very much, mate, and I'll see you there. Thank you, mate.